really do, we can't spiritual bypass. We can't get into toxic positivity in order to alchemize and transmute the density. We need to go into the density and heal and transmute from that place, and that's how we access our levity. So if you're just joining me, hello, type your name in the chat if you want me to pull you a full moon card. Tomorrow is the full moon in Pisces. I have a whole other video on that, so I'm not going to talk a ton about the full moon in Pisces. However, if you want to join us tomorrow morning, we're going to be looking at individual charts, so your individual birth chart having to do with the full moon in Pisces. We have 3 things happening this week: full moon in Pisces, the fall equinox, and Mercury retrograde in Libra. So all 3 of those events are happening this week, and we're looking at where that's happening in your chart and how to get into that vibe so that you can get the most out of this time period and really be in your levity at this time. So if you're just joining me, type your name in the chat if you'd like a card. And tomorrow at 11 a.m., that's when the masterclass is happening for the full moon and all of these other energies that are just happening to happen at the same time, where whenever we see that happening in the astrology, that is a gateway or a portal to access that energy. And this energy is all about transmuting the denser, heavier energies. I hear my little hummingbird friend. Transmuting the denser energies to get to our levity. So if you're interested in that, definitely reach out to me. I'll send you the link. And one of the things about, toxic positivity, also a lot of the light worker, high vibes, spirituality, or false light has to do with not really going in and doing the healing work. And we are in a body and we are on planet Earth to do our work, to feel our feelings. We are not here to spiritual bypass. We're not here to astral project. We're not here to, do a lot of those things. We're here to have a body and to be in our bodies and experience our bodies and experience all the emotions that go with having a body. And when we can celebrate that, and when we can really be in a place where that's honored, then we get so much further in life. And when I say that, there are a lot of people that are just spinning out. Hello, even in the spiritual worlds and the false light worlds, that people that are, I'm high vibe, but I don't know why these things are happening. And it's like, well, they're happening because we're not fully embodying the full breadth of the experience of being human. We can't just selectively choose what we want to feel, what we want to experience. Part of being here is coming to grips with the duality of being here. And the duality of being here is that there is contrast, there is polarity. And when we can make peace with that, we go so much further in life. So if this is right up your alley, which I know it is for so many of you, this is exactly the master course that you need. And it's happening tomorrow at 11 a.m. Hello, if you're just joining me. And we're going to be looking at the individual astrology. We're going to be having the course, which is outside of the astrology piece. And we are going to be going in and doing some deeper healing work to transmute these densities. And this is, if you're already in Divine Alchemy with me, which starts October 1st, you already have access to levitation, to levitate, because they go hand in hand, they go together. And so if you're already in Divine Alchemy, reach out to me, because you do have access to this master class. And if you are not in Divine Alchemy, come to Levitate, see if it's your thing, which it is. I know if you're here, it's your thing. Then you can decide if you want to do Divine Alchemy. So if you're on this call and you'd like me to pull you a full moon card, I am pulling cards. I'm going to pull a full moon card for everyone. And then if you want me to pull you a card, type in the chat and let me know, and I will pull you a card. I'm only going to be able to be on here for about 5 more minutes, but I want to pull a full moon card and get into that energy a little bit, because this full moon in Pisces, it's happening at the last couple degrees of Pisces. And at that point in Pisces, this is when dissolution happens, when we dissolve into the spiritual realm. And I don't know if any of you are having any of those powerful dreams or visions, but this is a time of dreaming, of being in your imagination, of really feeling into what's possible for you. And that's why the masterclass tomorrow is so powerful. So if you haven't already joined us, then make sure you reach out to me to get in that masterclass tomorrow. Hello, Anastasia. I'm going to pull a full moon card for everyone, and then I'll pull a card for you. If you're just joining me and you want a card, put your name to the chat. Type your name in the chat. And then I do have to go because it's a big deal. My sister's getting her ears pierced, and it's a big family celebration. So my daughter's going to do it with her, and I have to be there for them. So I'm going to have to pop off in a few minutes. But definitely, if you want to be in this collective energy together of using density as a springboard to get you to your levitation, then you definitely want to be there tomorrow. So just message me. I'll send you the link. It's a powerful masterclass. Okay, so this is for everybody for the full moon. Ooh, as a celebration point. Now this makes sense with it being towards the end degrees of Pisces, because in the early degrees of Pisces is where the challenge happens, and then it's like the test is here if you can get into celebration around how far you've come this whole year. And specifically looking back to early March 13th in particular was the new moon in Pisces, and this is the culmination point. This is like the graduation point. So it makes sense that we got the celebration card. Anastasia, I'm going to pull you a full moon card. Let's see. Ooh, the dream. I was just talking about this too. So really focusing on your vision, your dream, feeling it in your body, noticing where the dream feels most alive to you in your body, and cultivate it from there. Let it grow, let it expand, let it get bigger. And that is what's happening for you. So that's super exciting. Okay, Anna, this is your card for the full moon. Ooh, past lives are coming up. I don't know, you might have some Pisces energy or some 12th house energy. We're going to be looking at this tomorrow. So if you want to know and to learn more about your astrology, come to the masterclass tomorrow or reach out to me to get in that, because it looks like past lives are coming up for you to be healed and cleared. And this is part of actually a pretty big part of divine alchemy and Levity is clearing the density, and a lot of times it's past life pictures, past life persecution that is wanting to be cleared and healed. So that is coming up for you, so it's a good time for you to do that. Somebody typed a question. I'll look at that in a second. Let's move on to Lisa. Lisa, this full moon for you is about maturity. Emotional maturity in particular came through, coming to grips with who you've become, letting go of the old you and old ways of doing things, and really stepping into this new, like, graceful way of being, especially around your emotions. So Lisa, it looks like the class is for you as well, so definitely check that out. It is tomorrow, so reach out to me if you want access to that. And Mauricio, hello. You were thinking about joining us for the class too. Hi, Claire. Hello, Andrea. Mauricio, you were thinking about joining us tomorrow, so definitely reach out if you would like to get in there. And here's your card for the full moon, which is tomorrow, the full moon in Pisces, which is why we're having the masterclass tomorrow if you want to join us. Guidance. So right now it'd be really good for you to tap into your inner guidance, most importantly. And then if you need help with access to your inner guidance, because we all have inner guidance. It's not like you need anything outside of yourself telling you what to do or how to do it. But if you want help accessing your inner guidance or affirmation of what your inner guidance is telling you, that's the work that I do. So definitely reach out, and at this full moon, do whatever you can to kind of get into a meditative state, a place of peace within yourself so that you can actually hear what it's saying. So it's a good full moon to tune off of social media, to turn off the Netflix, to turn off the distractions, and really get quiet with ourselves and listen to that dream time. I like lighting a candle. I like just like laying in bed and lighting a candle, like just laying there. It's so peaceful, and just like things come through. And a lot of my classes actually come from that place of just like turning everything else off and listening in. So tomorrow, we are levitating. We are using the density as a springboard to bounce off, rise above the Maya, really get into our levitation, our levity. And so if you are ready for this, you're sick of spinning out, you're sick of feeling stuck, reach out to me. We are going live tomorrow at 11 a.m. And if you can't make the live class, there is going to be a playback, which I will include your chart if you register before then. So, Andrea would like a card, and then I have to go because we're doing family things, celebration things today. And I love you all. I'm so glad you're here. And if you want to join us tomorrow, just reach out. And otherwise, I'll post my story later today, full moon readings. I'm not going to be able to do those today, but tomorrow will be the day for those. And let's see. I'm like thinking about my day tomorrow. I'm like, I think tomorrow will be the day for those. Andrea, here's your full moon card. Oh, it was telling me this is your card. Going with the flow, very Piscean, surrender, going with the flow, really paying attention to what your subconscious mind is trying to communicate to you about where you're not in the flow or where you're holding yourself back from the flow, and get in the flow. That was a great card for Levitate. Tomorrow at 11:11 a.m. Join us. You want in. The results are going to be so massive in terms of really releasing some of the density that is anchoring you to things that are not in your highest good, anchoring you to old stories and beliefs that are holding you back. And we are going to go into those to unhook from those and levitate. Join me tomorrow. Reach out to me, message me, and I'll send you the link. So much love to you all. Mwah. Happy Sunday.